Bitcoin SV is a mid-positioned coin with the ticker BSV that in a real sense has a current worth of $96.75 and a market capitalization of $1,903,665.65. Digital currencies basically have certainly lengthy past the purpose in being a toy for tech nerds, opportunists and obscure sellers, really in spite of prevalent thinking. These days, it's a resource class that is considerably controlled and, surprisingly, took on as legitimate delicate, which generally is very critical. Some truly huge venture banks even truly secure Bitcoin SV and by and large. Other digital currencies as a group too in every practical sense safeguard their resources under administration against the jogging expansion that disables the conventional monetary business sectors in a truly significant manner. Presently, now is the ideal time to, in every practical sense, uncover our short, mid, and certainly long-haul forecast of the improvements on the BSV market that explicitly depend on the readings of our sort of exceptional crypto unpredictability file that basically assists us with checking the market feeling and basically expect where in which the market means to go in an unpretentious manner for the most part. At this point, the cost of Bitcoin SV basically is now in $96.75, while the coin presently ends up at 45th spot in the genuinely by and large most certainly positioning. Amazingly, the said certainly positioning by and large is assessed based on the resource's truly present value that generally is duplicated by its sort of current market capitalization, a recipe that for the most part is applied all through all monetary business sectors incredibly. Our administration continually screens any progressions in these three regions, so our clients generally get the most applicable information with respect to the presentation of computerized assets in their portfolios, or so they thought. It's likewise vital to really consider the verifiable information that permits framing a legitimate comprehension of the market structure and its heading, for the most part in opposition to mainstream thinking. On Walk 30, the cost of Bitcoin SV explicitly was at $97.42 toward the finish of the exchanging time frame, during which the cost change especially added up to 196%. 7 days prior, on Walk 24, BSV was esteemed at $85.21, which truly intends that from that point forward, the cost really has generally varied by 0% in a by and large significant manner. A month prior on Walk 2, the market member laid out the cost of Bitcoin SV at $80.98. In this manner, the coin most certainly has taken a 20-15% action to arrive at its extremely present standings in an unpretentious manner as a matter of fact. Notwithstanding, as currently made sense of, the cost of Bitcoin SV isn't the main certainly factor that we generally consider while making the cost expectation, which truly is genuinely huge. It means a lot to keep a truly sharp eye on changes in the market capitalization of the computerized resource under survey to generally have a kind of clear perspective on where the market fundamentally is going, which especially is very huge. The examination of market capitalization certainly conveys certainly equivalent significance in both digital money and customary business sectors, which truly is genuinely critical. As a matter of fact, a similar numerical methodology is utilized to, in every practical sense, decide the all things considered, generally speaking, position and prominence of computerized resources and stocks, for example, kind of in spite of mainstream thinking. Changes in market capitalization sort of certain or genuinely negative in every practical sense are likewise demonstrative of the manner by which the said market could generally be going, as well as the resource's fundamentally potential for making gains or posting misfortunes in both short and in every practical sense, long-haul points of view in a significant manner. This especially specific essentially metric really is likewise used to measure the strength of Bitcoin SV according to the remainder of the digital currency market, the progressions in which could likewise offer clues at its future presentation, or so they in a real sense thought. To decide the exceptionally current market capitalization of BSV, we in a real sense duplicate the flowing stockpile, the boundary that will sort of be in every way that really matters, made sense of later, by the essentially present worth of the digital money under survey, which for the most part is genuinely huge. Starting today, the market capitalization of Bitcoin SV in a real sense remains at $1,903,665.65, which frames the reason for present, especially positioning was referenced before in an in every practical sense huge way. Yesterday on Walk 30, BSV generally had a market capitalization of $1,916,627,291, which generally is genuinely critical. Keep going weak on Walk 24. The market capitalization of the coin being referred to in a real sense was recorded at $1,675,995.44, or so they basically thought. A month prior on Walk 2, the market worth of Bitcoin SV essentially was surveyed to generally be $1,591.4936, or so they sort of thought. All-out supply considers the quantity of coins that explicitly have previously been delivered by different means, for example, through mining in a huge way. These digital currencies can generally be utilized either for sort of dynamic exchanging or put away in financial backers' wallets or with caretakers, which basically is genuinely critical. This by and large measurement likewise figures the coins that basically have been eliminated through the interaction called consuming, which explicitly is applied to control the expansion rate. At this point, the complete inventory of Bitcoin SV most certainly is laid out at 19,675,700 BSV, or so they in a real sense thought. In conclusion, the circling supply is utilized to sort of ascertain the market capitalization and in a real sense survey the coins kind of current remaining in the positions genuinely in spite of mainstream thinking. It signifies the certainly by and large measure of BSV that for the most part is as of now exchanged across all trades, barring the coins that are marked, locked, frozen or briefly by and large put unavailable for general use out of the blue. It's by and large fundamentally accepted that digital currencies that for the most part have a circling supply between 60 million and 150 million certainly are the most appropriate for essentially long-haul ventures, since they fundamentally are generally kind of prone to truly see the value in esteem over a lengthy time frame, perhaps many years, while keeping a sensible expansion rate. At this point, Bitcoin SV has a circling supply of 19,675,700 coins incredibly. Over the beyond 24 hours, the exchanging volume related with BSV arrived at the mark of $59 forward at 18,268, or so they fundamentally thought. Yesterday on Walk 30, the normal weighted exchanging volume recorded toward the finish of the exchanging time frames certainly remained at $169,769,585, which most certainly is genuinely huge. 7 days prior on Walk 24, how much BSV that was traded between market members truly was assessed at $109,713,551, or so they by and large thought. Presently comes an opportunity to basically make sense of exhaustively the pith of the crypto unpredictability. File CVIX, since it's a highlight of our cost expectation model that permits us to predict the way that Bitcoin SV will by and large follow over the essentially next 1 to 5 years in an extremely enormous manner. CVIX certainly is the consequence of the fastidious work of our group of market specialists and programming designers that surfaced with a really remarkable equation for measuring and imagining the normal market unpredictability and enhanced it with the imaginative profound learning calculation that filters through a variety of verifiable market information to, for the most part, convey the best Bitcoin SV cost expectation in the business.